Child, if you never had filet mignon wrapped in bacon, I don't know what you're doing with your life. You need to get it together. I'm about to show you how to make the best filet mignon wrapped in bacon that you ever had. You're welcome.
Lisa D Delight.
Don't pay Miss Crazy no mind. Let's get into this bacon wrapped filet mignon. This is a quick and simple recipe. It only takes a couple of ingredients, which will all be listed for you in the description box below. This filet mignon came out super flavorful and delicious. And you're in luck, because today on the Lisa D's Delight Show, I'm going to show you how to make it. Thick cut bacon is best for this recipe, but I didn't have any, so I'm making it do what it do. And also, you'll need about 2 cloves of garlic. And you'll need some butter. I'm using the healthy kind of butter because I'm bougie like that sometimes. Don't judge me. You don't know my life. I'm seasoning the filet mignon with ASIL, which is my own all-purpose seasoning. You can find you some with the link pinned in the comment section. Don't mind the label. This was filmed a while ago when I was using the prototype before we went into production. If you don't have ASIL, just use some seasoned salt as well as a little onion powder and garlic powder and fresh cracked black pepper. But I'm also going in with some Pampered Chef garlic and herb seasoning, as well as some fresh cracked black pepper. No seasoning left behind. Get it all up off that plate and onto the edges of the filet mignon as well. Now, I like to add me a little sweet chili sauce to the edges. It helps the bacon to adhere better, and it also tastes really, really good. But if you want, you could also use mustard instead or extra virgin olive oil. I was just trying to help your palate. Then you just simply roll and turn the filet mignon up in the bacon, just like so. And find you a toothpick to fasten it, and repeat with the other one as well. Now we're going to cook the steak using the reverse sear method, which happens to be my favorite way to make steaks, because reverse searing ensures that the steak will cook evenly and it'll come out more tender. So we're going to cook the filet mignon in the oven at first at 275 on a oven rack. It's best to use an oven rack so that you can get the steaks elevated so that the heat can go all up and through. We're going to allow the steaks to cook in the oven at 275 for about 45 to 50 minutes. And after that, we're going to get a quick sear on them with a frying pan. The filet mignon has been cooking for 40 minutes, and now I'm going to check the internal temperature. I recommend using an instant read thermometer. Using one kind of guarantees you perfection because you can stop cooking it kind of right where you want it. But you want to kind of stop cooking it a couple of degrees before your desired temperature because it's going to continue to cook when we sear it in the frying pan. Me personally, I like mine medium well, closer to well. But you guys talked about me so bad in one of my last videos that now I'm trying to impress you, so I'm going for like a medium at 135. I'm not about to let y'all bully me much more though. Now frying pan on high heat. Let the pan get nice and hot first. No oil needed right now because we're going to get some oil from the bacon as we brown the bacon on all sides. Filet mignon is an extremely tender cut and it doesn't have a lot of inner muscular fat. So by adding the bacon and some compound butter that we're going to add later, we're adding in tons of flavor. So now my pan is still on high heat and I added some avocado oil and a little butter. And now we're just going to sear the steaks on both sides for about 1 minute just to get a nice crust on them. I also added a couple of garlic cloves when I added the butter in. And now I'm just going to flick some of that garlic flavored butter on top of the steaks. I apologize for the poor view. My production team sucks. After you've gotten a nice crust on both sides, they're done. And once plated, it can look something like this.
Lisa D Delight.
My God, forever. Won't he do it? Yes, he will all the time. This filet mignon was so darn good. That bacon and that garlic compound butter just gave it the extra added rich flavor that it needed. I'll put the recipe for the garlic compound butter above. I'm telling you, that reverse sear method is a game changer. Because by cooking the steak at a low temperature at first, we're allowing the juices to remain inside the steak, as opposed to searing it first, which would allow the juices just to come on all out. The perfect meal for Bae for Valentine's Day. Just make Bae a baked potato and some shrimp scampi and asparagus to go with the filet mignon, and you can thank me later. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. After all, I was just trying to help your palate. God bless you. Bye.
Let her cook, cause she gon' whip it up. Hey. Lisa got them dishes, that's the life of when she cook. Guarantee you if you visit, you subscribe and if she cook. Double take a second.